Hi, good morning. Welcome back. My name is Teacher Carol, and I will be your English teacher for today. This is Considered English Online Class. Okay, before we will start our discussion, please prepare your Family and Friends 1 class book, your yellow book, and your pencils and erasers. With this video, we will be covering the pages from 14 to 16 on Unit 2 with lesson Playtime. With this video, we will be learning some playtime vocabularies. We will be also learning possessive adjectives. And we will also be learning affirmative and negative form of response to a question. Okay, shall we start? Okay, first we have here toys vocabulary words. Can you say it again? Toys vocabulary words. Okay, first we have here doll. Next we have ball. Your turn. Third, here we have teddy, car, puzzle. Okay, let's read again the vocabulary words. We have here doll, ball, teddy, car, and puzzle. Okay, now let's move on to our next activity, which is conversation time. Okay, can you repeat and say conversation time? Okay, we will be doing this 2 times. First, teacher will read and you after. The second part is we will be reading the conversations together. Okay, let's start. This is your doll, and this is your ball. But where's my teddy? Where's Tiny Ted? Is this your teddy? No, it isn't. This is my pencil case. Look. Okay. Is this your teddy? No, it isn't. It's my bag. But look, Tim, here's my teddy. Tiny Ted is in my bag. Okay, now let's read one more time. Okay, let's read one more time. Now this time, we will be reading it all together. So, you and me. Okay, ready? Now let's start. This is your doll, and this is your ball. But where's my teddy? Where's Tiny Ted? Is this your teddy? No, it isn't. This is my pencil case. Look. Is this your teddy? No, it isn't. It's my bag. But look, Tim, here's my teddy. Tiny Ted is in my bag. Okay, great job. Now, let's move on to our next activity. Now this time, we will be learning about possessive adjective. Okay, can you say it again? Possessive adjective. Now this time, we will be learning two kinds of possessive adjective. But before we will proceed, let's learn what's the meaning of possessive adjective. Okay, now, possessive adjective sits before a noun or a pronoun to show who or what owns it. Okay, one more time. Possessive adjective sits before a noun or a pronoun to show who or what owns it. Okay, now let's see what are the two possessive adjectives we are going to learn today. Okay, number one, we have here my. My. You say? Again, my. Number two, we have here your. Your. Again, say your. Okay, we have learned my and your. My and your. Okay, I'm going to show you here an example. Okay, first picture we have here my dog. My dog. Now, where is the possessive adjective here? Is it my or dog? Okay, let's find out. The possessive adjective here is my. Okay, great. Another picture here, we have your dog. Your dog. So what do you think is the possessive adjective here? Is it your or dog? Okay, let's see. The possessive adjective in this picture is, of course, your. Now, let's read sentence here after. Okay, this is my dog. So as you can see, my is color red for you to identify that that is the possessive adjective in this sentence. Okay, this is my dog. When you say my, you are referring to yourself. Okay, when you say mine, you were referring to yourself. Okay, another sentence. That is your dog. That is your dog. Now, as you can see, the word your here is colored red. Same as the first sentence, it is to help you identify which is the possessive adjective. Now, when you say your, you are referring to another person or the person in front of you or to whom you are talking to. Now, let's do again the first sentence. That is my dog. Or rather, this is my dog. Okay? First sentence is, this is my dog. So when you say this is, it means that it's near to you. Okay? Near to you. And sometimes you're holding it. Okay? For the second sentence, we have here that is, or you are pointing to something that's not near to you or far from you. So you're talking to you are talking to another person that is far from you, not that near or you're holding to. Okay? Now let's move on. Another example here. Okay, look at the picture. What do you think is the sentence? Is it my or your? My or your? Okay, let's find out. The first picture that shows here is the sentence, this is my bag. This is my bag. Next picture, Oh, somebody is pointing at the kite. Okay, what do you think is the possessive adjective here? Is it my or your? My or your? Okay, let's find out. We have here, that is your kite. That is your kite. Okay, now next is, we have here an activity. Now, you are going to answer, what do you think is the possessive adjective is to applied with this picture? Okay, look at the picture and then let's find out. Okay, in this picture we have here, this is my bag. This is my bag, because Rosie is holding her bag. This is means near or you're holding to, and my because she owns the bag. Okay, next. What do you think is the possessive adjective here? Is it my or your? My or your? Okay, let's find out. This is your doll. This is your doll. Okay, this time we didn't use that is, because as you can see in the picture, they were near to each other. Tim is handing the doll to Rosie. Okay, Tim is handing the doll to Rosie, which means they were near to each other. That's why this time we use this is, but Tim is referring to the doll that Rosie owned. Okay, let's read again the sentence. This is your doll. This is your doll. Can you repeat? Okay, now let's move on to the next activity. This time we will be doing statement to question. Statement to question. Now, how do you make a statement into a question form? How do you do that? Okay, Teacher Carol is here to teach you. Now, first, example number 1, we have here, this is your teddy. This is your teddy. Now, here, all you need to do is find the first 2 words in a sentence. Okay, remember, find the first 2 words in a sentence. And you're going to exchange the 2 words to make it into a question form. But remember, you need also to change the punctuation mark. With a statement, we have here a period. Okay, this is your teddy. At the end of the sentence, we have here a period. To make it into a question word, and as you can see, I've changed the colors for you to identify it easily. Okay, this is the first 2 words and the punctuation mark at the end of the sentence. First 2 words needs to exchange together, and then the punctuation marks need to change. Okay, let's see. Number 2 sentence. Is this your teddy? Is this your teddy? Now, as you can see, this and is were exchanged to each other. Now, the second sentence we have here, the first word is, which is the second word from number 1. And this in the second sentence is the second word, which is the first word with number 1. And at the end of the sentence, we have here, from period, we change it into a question mark. Okay? Is this your teddy? Okay. 2 things to remember. Exchange the first 2 words and then change the period into a question mark. Okay? Now let's move on. Okay, next thing to do is affirmative and negative response to a question. Okay? When somebody asks you, is this your teddy? Now, how do you answer that question? Okay, you have two ways to answer. Affirmative or negative. Affirmative or negative. Okay, let's see. Okay, first is affirmative. Okay, second we have negative. Okay, let's learn first the affirmative way. Okay, example. Let's go back again with the first sentence that we did. Is this your teddy? Okay, if we have that question, is this your teddy? If that is your teddy, now you can answer the other person with, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Now, how about that is not your teddy, it's your brother's or your friend's teddy bear? Okay, what will you answer to the person? Okay, for negative form, we have here, no, it isn't. No, it isn't. Okay, let's review. Affirmative, yes, it is. Negative, no, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Okay? Now, let's see. Now, here I have a picture. Okay, now look at the picture and think, what is the possible question to or relating to the picture? Okay, let's see. The question is this your teddy? Is this your teddy? Now, before we'll answer to that question, let's identify first what could be the answer is. Isn't it affirmative or negative? Okay, what is your answer? Could it be affirmative or negative? What's your answer? Okay, let's find out. Now, the answer is affirmative. Now, with the affirmative form, what do you think is the answer when we say affirmative? Isn't it yes, it is, or no, it isn't? Yes, it is, or no, it isn't? What is your answer? Okay, let's find out the correct answer. The answer to that question is, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, let's now move on to the next picture. Now, look at the picture carefully. What is happening? Okay, what do you think is the question? Okay, let's find out. Is this your teddy? Is this your teddy? Okay, now look at the face of Rosie. What do you think is her answer? Isn't it affirmative or negative? Affirmative or negative? What do you think is the answer? Okay, let's find out. Okay, the answer is the answer is negative. As you can see, Rosie is doing his head like this. Now, if it is negative, now what is her response? Isn't it yes, it is, or no, it isn't? Yes, it is, or no, it isn't? Okay, let's find out the answer. The correct answer is no, it isn't. To the question, is this your teddy? Is this your teddy? Her answer is no, it isn't. Okay, let's see another slide. Okay, this time we will be doing activity time. Okay, we will have here an activity. Now, as you remember, earlier with this video, we have discussed possessive adjectives, right? We have two kinds of possessive adjectives we have learned this time. Okay, we have here, remember, my, when you are referring to yourself, my, and your, when you're referring to other person. My, your. My, your. Okay? Now, look at the picture. We have here, this is blank ball. This is blank ball. So what do you think is the missing word? Is it my or your? Okay, let's see. The answer is your. Okay, let's read again the sentence. This is your ball. This is your ball. Okay, that's for number 1. Okay, for number 2. Okay, let's read. This is blank bag. This is blank bag. Now, look at the picture carefully. Now, as you can see, the boy is pointing at the bag on its back. The boy is pointing at the bag on its back. What do you think is the answer? Isn't it my or your? My or your? Remember, my when you're referring to yourself and your when you're referring to somebody else. Okay, let's find the answer. Oh, tell me your answer first. Is it my or your? Okay, let's see. The correct answer is my. This is my bag. This is my bag. Okay, now for number 3. This is blank car. This is blank car. Look at the picture carefully. Okay, what do you think is the answer? Is it my or your? My or your? Okay, now what is your answer? Okay, now let's find out the correct answer. This is blank car. The correct answer is this is your car. So the speaker here is the mother. Okay, mother is handing the car to her son. The mother is giving the car to her son. So the sentence here is, this is your car. Okay, for number 4. This is blank puzzle. This is blank puzzle. What do you think is the answer for number 4? Is it my or your? My or your? Okay, as you can see in the picture, the boy is holding the puzzle. The boy is holding the puzzle. Okay, let's find out the answer. This is blank puzzle. The answer is my. This is my puzzle. Okay. Now, next we have here, we will be learning affirmative and negative ways how to answer a question. Okay, answer the question shortly, okay, or short answers. Okay, possible answers are yes it is, no it isn't. Okay, we already learned this earlier. Yes it is, no it isn't. Now, we have here, number 1 question, is this your teddy? Is this your teddy? As you can remember, I have already shown this picture earlier. Look at the face of Rosie. Yes it is or no it isn't. Okay, let's find out the answer. Is this your teddy? Yes, it is, or no, it isn't. Okay, the correct answer is no, it isn't. Okay, for number 2, is this your teddy? Yes, it is, or no, it isn't. Yes, it is, or no, it isn't. Let's find out. Is this your teddy? Yes, it is. Okay, for number 3, is this your teddy? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Now, what do you think is the answer? Is this your teddy? Tim asked. Okay, let's see. The answer is no, it isn't. Okay, that is not a teddy bear. That is a bag. Okay. Earlier this video, we learned about toys vocabulary words. Now this time, we will be learning more words. Okay? And these are, number 1 we have here, kite, kite. Number 2 we have bike, bike. Next we have train, train. And we have here, and lastly we have scooter, scooter. Next is, we are going to read together this text. Okay, now repeat after me. This is entitled Toys, Toys, Toys. Okay, you say the word toys 3 times. We have here toys, toys, toys. Toys, 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 toys. Toys, toys, toys. This is my big red kite. My big red kite. My big red kite. This is my big red kite. I love toys. Toys, 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 toys. This is my big blue bike. Toys, toys, toys. This is my big green train. Okay, now let's proceed to another activity. Now this time, we will be doing, or we will spell all the words from our vocabulary for this video, or the toys vocabulary. Okay, first we have here doll. That is D-O-L-L, doll. Ball. B-A-L-L, ball. Teddy. T-E-D-D-Y, teddy. Car. C-A-R, car. Puzzle. P-U-Z-Z-L-E, puzzle. Kite. K-I-T-E, kite. We also have here bike. That's B-I-K-E, bike. Train. T-R-A-I-N, train. Game. G-A-M-E, game. And lastly, we have here scooter, scooter. S-C-O-O-T-E-R, scooter. Okay. Now this time, let's recap. Okay. What have you learned, or what have you learned from this video? Let's review. Okay, with this video, we learn about the toys vocabulary words, which are doll, ball, teddy, car, puzzle, kite, bike, train, game, and scooter. Now we also learned about possessive adjective. Possessive adjective sits before a noun or a pronoun to show who or what owns it. We also learned the two kinds of possessive adjective for today, that is my and your. We also learned how to make the statement into a question form. This is your teddy. How to make this statement or this sentence into a question form. Okay, to make it into question form, we exchange the first two words and then change the punctuation mark at the end of the sentence. And the result is this your teddy? Okay. We also learn about affirmative and negative response to a question. And that is, yes, it is. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Now for your homework, okay, for your homework, first we have here on your book from page 15, on your book from page 15, your family and friends book, answer activity number 3. Now, complete each sentence by writing the pronoun or by writing the possessive adjective my or your. Okay? Complete each sentence by filling the missing possessive adjective my or your. Another one, still on page 15, activity number 4. Now, complete the conversation with an answer if it is yes, it is, or no, it isn't. Okay? Fill in the missing answer to the question. Still on your Family and Friends 1 class book. Now for your homework, this is for your yellow book. Now as you can see, you have here choices for your answer. Number 1, yes it is if it is checked, and no it isn't if it is wrong. Now after the question, I have here some hints for you to come up with the correct answer. Okay, remember this will be written on your yellow book. Number 1, is this your doll? Now look at the picture. Is it check or wrong? Check or X? Now that depends your answer. Number 2 we have here, is this your train? Number 3 we have, is this your teddy? Number 4, is this your kite? And number 5, is this your ball? And remember, look at the top box for your answer. You choose between yes it is or no it isn't. Okay. For your last homework, you need to copy these sentences still in your yellow book, okay? One time only. Write the 10 sentences on your yellow book, which is number 1, this is my doll. Number 2, this is my ball. Number 3, this is my teddy. Number 4, this is my puzzle. Number 5, this is my car. Number 6, this is your kite. Number 7, this is your bike. Number 8, this is your train. Number 9, this is your game. And number 10, this is your scooter. Okay? Okay, now that's it for today. See you next time. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.